This is how you know that the fan clutch is pretty much dead compared to when it's working. Plus, on a hot day, the water meter temperature needle will start to move quite fast to the right. It's quite simple how they work, since inside thermal fan clutches there is a spring and a special silicone fluid that are temperature sensitive. All in all, it kinda works as a thermostat. As the engine heats up, the thermal spring expands, which opens a valve allowing the fluid to engage the clutch at an increased RPM. This provides more airflow to the radiator, hence preventing overheating the engine. They still engage partially, I don't know the exact percentage, something like 20 to 30%, and hence the friction you feel when you rotate it by hand with a cold engine versus when it spins freely. This is where I presume the liquid got out or the spring fails, etc. Another quick symptom is the engine starts to overheat on a hot day or 5 to 10 minutes in bumper to bumper traffic like it was my case. Right, first step is to use these tools, a big 32mm wrench for the nut on the fan clutch, while the other one is to block the water pump. Otherwise you can't lose the nut since the belt tension is not enough. This is the most comfortable angle I got, and then you need to remember that the threads are reversed, thus you need to turn right to loosen it. The manual says you need to remove this cooling hose, but at least on my Z3, the 2.8 model, you can wiggle the fan blade until it gets out, even with the radiator shroud attached. Now here is the old versus new one. I got this one from Wemo, which is a German company, but they are still made in China according to the box. I bought a new propeller as well, and don't forget to order fresh bolts if you want them, since I had to reuse my old ones. After some hand gymnastics, it's back in. From a cold start, it will be noisy for like a minute until the liquid does its thing, and then it will start to settle down, and then will start to engage more and more after the engine is at full operating temperature.